Welcome everybody. How's everyone doing? Okay, let's get started with today's forecast. Bearing in mind there is NFP this Friday, so we can get in early. So first of all, what can we see? We can see that price has extended and has been breaking structure. However, the current market structure, as you can see, is tilted to the upside. Originally, it was this pattern here. Then it formed an extension of this pattern and it evolved into a bearish pennant, which we're anticipating to break to the downside, and now a running channel. So everything's lining up to a potential decline, especially since there is a strong level of liquidity just above. So on the 4-hour time frame, we did actually forecast a stop hunt of these equal highs and a potential retest of this trend line slash the current supply level. Can we actually expect on the 1-hour time frame? For an entry, we need a few scenarios. First of all, we do need price to potentially tap this level, maybe a small stop hunt, and then either catch an entry or some commitment from the sellers, wait for some compression or a small flag, then a further decline for an entry. A break and retest of the current channel can signify a potential decline to further south side. So right now, this is the game plan for the dollar. We just need to remain really patient. I'm really interested in a potential sell somewhere approximately above this channel and maybe just a little bit above for a potential stop hunt. But again, we need some further confirmation. So that's the game DXY for the DXY. If we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, once price does break structure, we can see a strong decline back to retest this original main structure. But for now, we need to remain vigilant and patient. Next on the watch list is dollar CAD. So with dollar CAD, what can we see? We can see a running channel and a potential third tap of structure. We've got one tap, two tap, and now a third tap. This third tap is looking really interesting, especially since there's some confluence with a one tap, two tap, and a third tap. So there's a double X crossover. So it's looking really interesting for a potential sell-off on dollar CAD. And what can we see? We can see a double top, some equal highs. Market psychology is telling us that, you know, price is likely to drop to the downside. However, I can see the opposite. I can see that these retail traders are likely to get stopped out, especially because of the multiple levels. So if we go on to the 1-hour time frame, we can actually see a bit of a bullish pattern. If we separate, originally, this was the original pattern, right? But now there's a pattern within the pattern. So we need to separate the pattern and focus on what's actually relevant. So right now, what is relevant? I can see momentum from the buyers and I'm expecting further momentum to the upside. So either a continuation to the upside, maybe a small stop hunt and then a long, but I'm definitely expecting these equal highs to get taken out and tap this level of trend line and a further multiple levels of confluence. So 1, 2, 3 and a level of liquidity and then a decline. That's the game plan for dollar CAD as a plan A. Plan B, however, if price is to continue going further, we can see these equal highs get taken out, fill some levels of liquidity just above, a stop hunt of this pattern here, 1, 2, 3 and a stop hunt, and then we can get involved. So there's multiple scenarios for dollar CAD, but right now there is actually a pretty decent buy setup on dollar CAD, and I can expect price to continue to the upside following a break of this current pattern here. So that's the game plan for dollar CAD. Short-term buy, long-term I'm very bearish to at least the bottom of structure as a take profit 1. If we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has so much room to go. This would be a take profit 1, but really I'm interested in this level of supply. If we go to the daily time frame, this will be in confluence with a 1, 2 and a third tap of the outer structure. We look to the left and there is a strong level of demand. So there's lots of downside and lots of potential on dollar CAD. This is my main bread and butter for this month, coming into April as well. It's a really, really good setup I'm currently watching. So next on the list is Euro USD, something similar with Euro USD. Again, we anticipated a fake out of the equal lows and double bottom. Now I'm not interested in catching a falling live. For now, there's no relevant piece of structure. Fair enough, you know, I could find some bank levels just below, but there's not much concrete towards it. If you look back at dollar CAD, there was multiple liquidity levels that's in confluence with structure, like a third type of a pattern. But here, for example, there's nothing. It just looks like the deep blue sea. There's nothing that's really of relevance. Maybe this particular piece of structure can be important. So 1, 2, maybe 3 down here if we just update it. We can delete this, it's irrelevant now. So this could be a scenario, but we do want a break and retest of structure. So now it's looking interesting. 1, 2, and a potential third tap. We need to zoom into the smaller time frames, scroll to the left and find some levels of unfilled liquidity. Then okay, cool. Then I might be interested in a buy. But to take a higher probability trade, a nice break and retest of structure would definitely signal a nice buying opportunity for Euro USD to at least retest this liquidity and for liquidity and a potential third tap of structure. So that's the game plan for Euro USD. GBP USD, we just need to remain really, really patient. We can update this pattern now. I'm expecting now a rally to the upside, and then we can either decide to sell the market or a strong buy. I'm more interested in the sell to at least this level of unfilled liquidity, but again, we need further confirmation. We need something along the lines of some compression. Then I can look to get involved, maybe on a potential stop hunt of this double top. Then yes, we can see a short trade towards this structure, and then further south once this pattern breaks to the downside to touch this original level of support. So GBP USD looks interesting, but not for now. You just need to remain patient. It's not as clear as Euro USD and dollar CAD. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.